7th. Now, you might have missed out on the Steam sale, so, if there's something that you missed, you might be able to pick it up on the Green Man Gaming site. Now, there are a few different things that I'm going to go into, because there's buy one game, get 5 free. That's only on gold and silver, but it's not what you might think. It's not buy one, get one free. It's literally, there are lists. So if you click on the things, it's like, you get one gold gift, which is off a special list separate to the things, silver gift or a bronze gift. You also get a discount voucher, but then you get this Intel starter pack, which are 4 out of 10 possible games. Now, I asked in a thread because, it's like no one could figure out what's going on. The 10 games that you can choose from are There Came an Echo, which seems pretty interesting, Star Wars Pinball, Gas Guzzlers Extreme, Goat Punks, apparently it's pretty popular, everyone seems to really want Goat Punks, Raw Data, Star Trek Bridge Crew, which is VR. I think Raw Data is VR as well, but that looked pretty interesting. And then there's the Terror Ring Starter Pack, Dreadnoughts, which again I think it's like DLC for that. Adventure Capitalist, again, it's a free-to-play thing, so there's some DLC for that. And Star Trek Online, some DLC for that. So, I would have probably gone for There Came an Echo. Maybe Gas Guzzlers the Extreme, Goat Punks and Raw Data. Dreadnought seems interesting, but it's free-to-play, so, it's like whether you want those sort of things is entirely up to you. But, for what you get, that's not bad. You'll get 100% discount for those games, so you have to come back to GMG to use those, even though a lot of them games aren't actually for sale on the site, which is an interesting thing. So if you look on the View Games things, you can see what is available on the list. So for the gold ones, you could get like Injustice, Batman, Crusader Kings 2, Inner Space Next Up Hero, another Batman, Lego Batman, Wartech Fighters, Fear 3, Rage, Lalaker, Cloud Built Kingdom, The Black Death, Black and White Bushido, Dead Age, or Vermintide. Vermintide's not a bad choice out of those, if you don't already own them. Like, I already own that. I think I already own Vermintide, the original one. I might already own Dead Age. Rage I own. Fear 3 I own. Lego Batman I'm fairly sure I've got. Next Up Hero fairly sure I'm get. And then Batman I'm fairly sure I've got. I think I might even have Injustice, even though I don't particularly like it. Crusader Kings 2. There's not a lot on those lists that I was particularly interested in that I didn't really have, so it's limitations, and you have to get them within your band, so that's one thing to take into consideration. You can't have a silver one, even though if you get a gold and there might be something on silver that you might want more, you got to buy within the silver. So there's Quarantine, there's Adrift. I think I've got Adrift. They also did a lot of these in different sales, so I think a lot of these for 20p, like I got that for 19p in a previous sale on GMG. They've got some pretty good sales, you should really go check them out. But a lot of these things have been going on the same sales over and over, so a lot of the things that I may want I've already got. Killing Floor I've already got again. There's some Mountain Blades, there's the Castlevanias, which they had in a bundle really cheap, all of the Castlevania collections, so again, I already own Magicka, Overlords, again I already got. Paperbound is a really good game, but it's local multiplayer only, so I'd recommend that for definite, but again, it's like, it's probably been in a lot of sales. Edge of Twilight, The Bars Gold, Evil Genius I've already got, Teleglitch I've already got, and I haven't got any of these, so they might be interesting ones. Lead or Gold, never heard of. Space Ribbon, 5 Champions of Canaan, Monster Jam Battlegrounds, I got that in the 19p sale as well. Big Buck Hunter Arcade, Rocket Knights. Wow, they've actually got Rocket Knight, the original Rocket Knight. I didn't know that, but again, it's on the silver tier, and if there's something on the gold tier I want to watch, I'd rather get Rocket Knight, honestly. I'd rather switch that for Rocket Knight, but you can't do that, which is the unfortunate thing. So yeah, it is the original Rocket Knight, isn't it? It looks a lot more HD than I remember, but that's cool. There's obviously modern incarnations of this that are out there that I may or may not have played. I can't think of the name of it right now, but there's a sort of a PC remake that's a lot lower res. And then there's the bronze tier where they give up making it look nice, and there's 95 matches, and you can go down all of these. So a lot of these again, like Vive Leroy. Actually isn't a bad game. It's pretty good, but a lot of these I've already got in like previous winnings and Peregrine. Again, it's a good game, but it's pretty short. I've done a review of that. I recommend it. So, you know, it's something that you could interestingly pick up on the bronze tier. Now let's go to the actual sale, because, you know, these are just the things that you can get free with your purchase. So what would I actually recommend from the sale? So let's go to all the goals deals. So there's some pretty big discounts on the things, so you can click view all. There's even more sorts of things in there, but Mega Man for 11 quid, that's not a bad thing. Again, you get 5 free games with it. Quantum Break, actually a really good game. I already got it in the Humble Bundle, but if I hadn't, then I would have definitely picked it up. 15 quid for this and, you know, 5 more games. Definitely recommend it. Tekken 7, still pretty good. Dark Souls, you know, for it being out so long, I might have expected a bit of a bigger discount, but it is the remastered version. But I think you got the remastered version anyway if you already owned it. Vermintide 2, Collector's Edition at 69% off, and you can also get Vermintide 1, because it's a gold one with it, if you don't have it already. Pretty sweet deal. The Jackbox Party Pack 3, again, you know, you can have a bit of a variety. There's quite a few different games in that. I would recommend, there's Metal Gear Solid 5, but there's also another Metal Gear, Revengeance, which is also in the, if I spelt it correctly, in the gold deals, and this one is only £5. So that, you know, you can get that for £5 and also the 5 free games. And if I'm going to suggest a bargain, that is what I would suggest to go get in the gold tier, because that is my top recommendation for the gold tier. £5 for that and 5 other games. It's a pretty sweet deal. Sorry, I'm choking. The trouble of eating and then talking, it starts to build up on you. I should really allow more time between eating and talking, but, you know, it's like, when can you actually fit in these things, right? So for the silver tier, the Jackbox Party Pack Original, £6.84. You can get Rocket Knight Adventures with that, and again the 4 Intel games for £6.84. If I didn't already own it, that is a pretty sweet deal. Drawful is in that one. You've got the You Don't Know Jack, which is also one of their most popular ones. Fibbage is also pretty good. So that is definitely recommended. Borderlands the Pre-Sequel. Again, I've got the Handsome Jack collection not long ago. Well, I actually had most of it in the Humble sale from a previous Humble Bundle, but I finished it off on the Steam sale for very cheap. So, you know, there's that. The original Resident Evil for £6.40 is actually a pretty sweet deal. Already own it though. XCOM Enemy Unknown, again, for £5. If I didn't already own it, fantastic. Devil May Cry for £6 if I didn't already own it. That's the problem with a lot of these sales for me. If I didn't already own it, then I would be taking up these. £6.84 for Party Pack 2. I'd probably pick Party Pack 1 over that. Little Nightmares, again, not a bad deal. Not a bad deal. So what would I suggest most of all out of the silver range? I'd probably say the Resident Evil remake for £6.40 is a pretty sweet deal. I would probably go for that. Or anyone know. There's so much in the silver that if I didn't already own it, and again, if you click view all, there are a lot more. 248 that are included in the silver. Handsome collection, £4.25. I mean, it was literally £2.50 on Green Man Gaming before, so that's the only problem. It's like, have they increased it because of the free stuff? Not gonna say anything. It was a limited time £2.50 deal, but, you know, it's like, if that had stayed £2.50 and if I didn't already own it, or again, that would have been my top recommendation there. But, you know, there's a lot. I'm not going to go into it. Text Assist, it's a new game for £10. I mean, it's not the worst that you could go for. It seems a reasonable game. It's just, you know, they kind of cucked me with the code that was meant to be a full release, so I've got issues there. That's not going to show me the bronze deals. And then all the bronze deals, we're going to have a quick look over the top. You don't get the Intel pack with this one, so you only get 1 free game. One Finger Death Punch 2, that's not long come out, 40% off, £3.47. Pretty sweet deal. You get a free game with it. I think that's a pretty sweet deal. Carmageddon, again, not bad. They made their own sort of thing, and there are going to be a lot of big discounts on the bronze. Like, look at that, for £1 for Deus Ex, that isn't bad. £1 and you get another free game. You know, Red Faction Guerrilla Remasters, £4.95. That's a pretty big bargain. There's a lot of fun in that game. I've been playing it myself on my channel. Check it out for the playthrough. Dungeon Siege. And again, if we go into the view all, you can see that there are even more. There's 1,002 games, and I'm sure if it's a shame you can't put like what's the cheapest. Like, you can buy the individual Jackbox games, like You Don't Know Jack Volume 3, Volume 4, Volume 2, the original. Like, you can get a lot of things. Flashback, £4.50. That seems pretty expensive. Is that the OG? Because there's a remake of Flashback, but that's the OG artwork. So I don't know if that's the OG version. That, yeah, yikes! That's not even the remake for £4.50. I paid less than that on the Amiga for it. It was a fantastic game in my childhood, but would I pay £4.50 for it again? And that's at 50% off. Probably not. Where's the remake? Like, the remake is on Uplay. I kind of want to see sell the remake. I might buy the remake because I haven't played the remake, and it's like modern graphics and completely different. It's like, it's not individual screens, it's side scrolling and all that. What would I buy on this though? I'd probably look at like what's cheap, what I don't have. There's obviously like Neptunia Recents and all these things, and you know, some things that people. Anthology of Alone in the Dark for £2.75. That's a fair few games. Hat in Time for £2. It's not bad. It's a pretty good game actually. So you know, that's a reasonable deal. There's a lot. There's a lot of deals. And then Red Faction Guerrilla again. You know, £4.95. I'd probably say that. Go for that. You know, £4.95 for Red Faction Guerrilla, you're getting 67% off. There's like 80% off at £1. You know, you can find some bargains. There's up to 90% off on all of these deals. So, yeah, there's a lot of things. Again, it's going to August the 7th. So you've got plenty of time to make up your mind. Stocks are while they last. So, you know, some of the free games are probably going to run out of stock. But they try to restock them where they can. But, you know, the sooner you buy, the better. If there's something you've got your eye on, you might want to get it before it vanishes, because that tends to happen. And then there's something extra special. Like, you missed out a lot of wheels. Join me in the forum. Ask me what the wheel is. Go in the forum and ask me what the wheel is. The Wheel of Mystery. And you'll see why there's even more reasons. Beyond just all the bargains and all the sales. And, like, they give away a lot of stuff. They do things a lot of cheap. The Wheel of Mystery is beyond generous. Oh my god, Ed. For £2.75. It's multiplayer. But for that's actually not a bad price. That is... You know, it's like a Mario sort of game, but, you know, it's like a PC sort of version of a Mario Party sort of thing. It doesn't have the party board sort of thing, but it's like all the mini games. So it's one of those that, you know, it's like if it had the boards, it would be really cool, but it just needs that. But, you know, it's still a reasonable game for all the mini games. That's for a couch party sort of thing. So, you know, it's still an interesting one. Life is Strange Before the Storm. I mean, I like the other Life is Stranger's, but that wasn't designed by the same people, so I'm one of those people that's like, because it's not the right people, you know, it's like, only 40% off Slime Sand, but, you know, Slime Sand's not a bad game, even though it's like really 2D graphic sort of things. But yeah, there's a lot of choices, as you can see. I'm not going to go through all thousands and thousands of the sales. And then if you join the forum, I have 611 points. You get a point for every post that you make and everything that you do. And then the Wheel of Mystery, you need 100 points for that, and you can get a free game. So if you do join, come say hello and let me know what you've bought and enjoy the sale. So thanks for watching. Join me again for some more. Goodbye.